I've been in this room for a while now. I don't know exactly how long. It's hard to judge time in here. There's a clock on the wall, but I don't trust it. Sometimes it moves slowly and other times it jumps ahead. I still have my cell phone. It works too. It resets itself sometimes, but it never runs out of a battery. The room's pretty big. The square with white tiles. No windows. There's a toilet and a sink in one corner. A bed and a table with a single chair. Strangely, there's no door. Just a narrow slot in one wall where my food arrives. I don't know how often, because, like I said, I can't trust the clocks. There are no sounds. Nothing but silence. Unless I'm using my phone. No humming. No footsteps. Not even ventilation. The whole time I've been here, I haven't seen a single person. I use my phone for everything. Reading, movies, music, games. It always has 5 bars. Always. I've called 911 more times than I can count. But they can't trace the signal. The last time I called, they told me to just stop making prank calls. I've called everyone in my contacts too. Friends, family, people I've known for years. None of them remember me. Even when I remind them of vacations, conversations, inside jokes, it's like I never existed. I don't know where I am or why I'm here. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up before I finally lose my mind. I've tried to think of ways to escape, but nothing has worked. Once I clogged the toilet on purpose, hoping it would force someone to come fix it. When my food arrived, I went to grab the tray, and when I turned around, the toilet was already fixed. No sound, no sign of anybody, just fixed. I'm starting to feel hungry again, so I guess my food will just show up soon. It always arrives the same way, on a metal tray, through the wall slot. 5 lumps of colored mush. No real flavor, but when you're hungry, you ain't. Just now my phone pinged. I feel a rush of adrenaline. A message? Really? It's a voicemail. I hit speaker and listened. It garbled. A voice, but distant, like it's coming from a far, far away spot. And the language, if it even is a language, is unlike anything I've ever heard. I played again, and again. Even though I can't understand a word, it makes me feel less alone. I hear the now familiar hum, followed by a soft whir. My food is being delivered. I walk over to the wall slot, but when I pick up the tray, something is off. There is only one lump of mush, beige too, and it hadn't landed in the center like it always did. It sat off to the side, almost like it had been dropped carelessly. That's a first. I take the tray to the table and sit down, eat in silence while listening to this garbled voicemail again and again. 2 new things, a message, and messed up food. I can't stop wondering what that means. I go to put the tray back in the slot after finishing my mush. I turn around and my bed and the table have switched places. A chill sweeps through me, an arctic breeze that didn't touch my skin, just ran straight through my spine. They had switched. I was sure of it. I tell myself I'm not going insane. I'm not going insane. I'm not. I scan the room for any other changes, something else off, but everything else looks the same. Then my phone pings again. Another voicemail. With my hands trembling, I play it. No voice this time, just a low hum, steady, vibrating, and somewhere under it, the distant clank of machinery echoing in a vast, empty space. I had to leave the voicemail. Something about it just felt deeply wrong, unsettling in a way that I really can't explain. What the hell was that? Who sent it? I can't take this anymore. I have to get out of here. I turned in circles, scanning the room for any ideas or anything, but I come up blank. I finally laid down on the bed and stared at the ceiling. Then I noticed that the ceiling is higher than it ever has been, much higher. I sit up, glance at the clock. The big hand is spinning backwards, fast, faster, until it cracked. The glass splits. A sharp jolt of dizziness hits me. Something is very wrong. I look back up. Now the ceiling is only about 5 feet above me. I stand and reach up, my fingertips grazing it. Cold, solid. Then the food slot snaps open. I rush over. No tray. Just the open slot. I grab it and try to pull it out. It doesn't budge, but it stays open. I kneel and peer inside. Just a dull gray void, like staring into fogged concrete. I turn on my phone's flashlight and shine it in. The beam doesn't go anywhere, just hits a wall and nothing. But on my phone screen, for a split second, a starfield, faint and distant, like I'd opened my window in a deep space. I jerk my phone back and stare at the screen, but the starfield is gone. I try to flashlight again. Nothing unusual this time, just the same dead gray surface inside the slot. I sit down on the floor, heart pounding. Was it real? The glitch? A hallucination? Before I can decide, my phone buzzes again. Another voicemail. I hesitate. This time the timestamp says it was received 5 years ago. I tap play. A child's voice whispers, distant and echoing. Then, silence. But not the regular kind. Not the comfortable kind. The silence hums beneath the skin, like something breathing in the walls. I delete the message without thinking. My hands are shaking. I stand and back away from the food slot, turn in slow circles. The table and the bed are back in their original positions, but the clock is missing. That's the worst part. Not broken, just gone. I feel a wave of vertigo, like the floor is tilting beneath me. I stumble to the bed and sit down hard. The room feels thinner. Not smaller, thinner, as if the walls themselves are tired of pretending they are real. I am losing my mind, sure of it. I can't take this anymore. I grab the chair and slam it into the wall. Nothing. No crack, no dent, not even a scuff. I hit it again, and again. I'm not thinking. I just keep swinging. Finally, the chair splinters in my hand. I stand there, breathing hard, staring at the broken pieces around my feet. I want to cry. I scream. But just like every other time, the silence swallows it all. That's when I notice something new. A tiny hole in the wall, just a few millimeters across. It hasn't been there before. I start picking at it with my fingernail. The surface is soft, almost pliable, but sharp too, like tearing at thin plastic with glass beneath. Bit by bit, more frantically, the hole gets bigger. I lean forward and peer inside. To my dismay, all I see is a same dull gray. Frustrated, I tear at the edges until the opening is the size of a door. I stick my head through, but there is nothing. Just the same endless gray. No floor, no sky, no sense of direction, no sound. I reach my arm inside and feel nothing. I shout into the void. Hello? My voice stops at the threshold. Swallowed. I step through the opening. I finally made it out, but there's nothing out there. From far, far away, from beyond the gray, I hear not a human voice, not synthetic. It's older than language, deeper than sound. It vibrates my bones. In the wall, in the breathless stillness around me. And it says, calm, measured, eternal.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you would like to see more, and you're possibly new to this channel, make sure to like, comment, and possibly subscribe if you enjoyed what you heard. Make sure to turn on those post notifications as well, so when I post a video, you get the notification. Make sure to check out the links in the description as well, Twitter, Instagram, yada yada, you know. But, with that being said, stay safe, stay scary, and I'll see you in the next one.